Hey everyone. Hello. So I'm just getting my camera set up here. Just a moment there. All right. Here we go. Happy Monday. I know today is I don't know if the right word is a holiday in the States, but it is a day off for Memorial Day. So I hope everybody had a nice weekend together and are taking maybe even a moment of silence for those in our military or those that have lost their lives or made that great sacrifice. I'm not too sure what else to say. I didn't really plan to say too much because I know I also have a German audience here. But I hope everybody is having a good day. This is live, like I always say. So anything is possible. Again, I do like to do this live so that I'm able to fully support you during this kind of uncertain time for however long this goes on for, kind of bringing a little bit of togetherness during a time when we're supposed to be separate. That's one of the main reasons I've started doing this. As you guys begin to join, please feel free to say hello. I'm sure people are still getting set up here. Hopefully my signal is strong today. Ashley says, hey, thank you for having class today. Hope you're having a good Memorial Day too. Thank you. I am. I hope you and your fiance are as well. Yeah, nothing too much going on over here. I guess over the weekend we just went for a nice hike. That's about it. But I have a good class planned for you today. Like usual, we'll do a little bit of a meditation and then a nice yoga practice. It'll be nice and calm today. And then ending in another, kind of meditation as well. I'll give people just a few more moments to kind of get signed on here before I get started. I feel like I always kind of rush the intro and don't really give people enough time to get signed on. And then they're kind of joining mid meditation. But I will go ahead and read the theme for today. So the theme is, I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. I think this was a really nice card. Like, I am worth loving. Sometimes it's, like I've said in many videos before, like sometimes it's difficult to say that to ourselves. We offer that up and say that pretty easily to other people, but not so often to ourselves. And sometimes a bridge mantra can be, rather than like, I love myself, it can be, I'm learning to love myself, or I'm worth loving, kind of like this card is saying. Oh, hi, Uli. I'm so glad you're here. So for the meditation that we'll do in just a moment, so I'll just kind of say some of the points of it just so you don't kind of get lost during it, because I feel like sometimes I want you to stay presently during the meditation and not kind of lose it. So it's all about kind of loving kindness and doing that through like touch. And as human beings, we know to do that. Like when someone is crying, you obviously comfort them, or our child is crying, you comfort them and you hold them, or just hugging feels really nice. It reduces your blood pressure and it produces oxytocin, I believe. And just through that personal touch of love and support, and we can even offer that to ourselves. So during the meditation, I'll ask you to just put your hand just kind of on your shoulder, like right below it. You know, like if you were to put your arm around somebody, it's kind of like you're offering that to yourself, to put your arm around yourself. So just placing your hand on your opposite shoulder. And then the next position will be your hand kind of at the base of your head, by your spine. So where your spine is behind, connects to your skull, basically. So right at the base of your skull is basically the place, you know, where you cradle a baby's head. It kind of offers support as well. And then the last position will be on your heart. Okay. All right. So just going to wait a few more moments, let other people kind of join in and say, hey, but we'll go ahead and get started here. So go ahead and get into a nice comfortable seated position. So whether you're seated on a sofa or a chair or whatever's most comfortable for you. I'm seated on the floor. Maybe you're sitting on a pillow or anything like that, but get into a nice comfortable position. If You're seated there. Just make sure your spine is nice and tall, nice and straight. All right. And your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Kind of adjust anything you need. And I go ahead and I invite you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, just begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Bringing your awareness to your breathing as it comes in and out of your nose. And as you do that, perhaps it begins to slow down naturally. Perhaps checking into any sensations in the body. Just inhaling fully. And exhale completely. Just beginning to settle down, kind of settle in to this moment. Allowing your forehead to relax, kind of right where your eyebrows are, allow that muscle to relax. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow your shoulders to relax. And your hips, allow them to relax. And begin to bring your awareness away from your mind and into your body. And just begin to check out any sensations you might be feeling. If you're holding any sensations of tension, or you feel like you're gripping, go ahead and begin to take a nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, gently release. And with your awareness more in your body, I invite you to bring your hand to your opposite shoulder. This is a place, this is a point on our body where we feel supported. So invite that intention of supporting and caring for yourself. And allow for just a moment to feel that support and that care. To allow your body to be flooded with that feeling of support and of care. And on your next inhale, just gently move that hand to the base of your skull, where you'd cradle a baby's head. Just gently cradle your own head. This is a place on the body where we feel ease and supported and comforted. So allow the feeling of ease and comfort to flood through your body. Feeling that comfort and that ease, maybe allowing your neck even just to relax into your hand, allowing your hand to fully support your head. Maybe almost like a sigh of relief. And just for another few moments here, just really feel that ease and that comfort. And on your next inhale, just gently move your hand away from the base of your skull and bring it to your heart. In this place over your heart begins to trigger your vagus nerve, and that allows oxytocin to flood your body. And this point allows you to feel care, feeling cared for and loved. You know, when you hug someone really tight and your chests touch and you hold each other for a really long time, allow your body and allow yourself to feel this care and this love, and that it's safe for you to care and love yourself. And for just a few moments, allow that feeling to spread through your body. And on your next inhale, gently release your hand, bringing your awareness back to your body, just becoming possibly aware or just notice that your body feels just a bit more relaxed than when you started. And on your next inhale, just gently begin to bat your eyelashes and open up your eyes. Okay, really nice. I hope you enjoyed that nice meditation. To encourage you to kind of practice that on your own. I wish I had brought that one in earlier when I first started doing this. I think that would have been really helpful, especially during such a stressful time like now. So hopefully that can bring you some comfort. And please feel free to practice that in the mornings or in the evenings before you go to bed, because you are worth loving and you are lovable because you exist. Okay, so we're going to go into our yoga. So feel free to, I guess I'm going to push on back to my yoga mat. If you need to do the same, go ahead. Today's going to be nice and gentle here. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of warming up. So if your legs were crossed before, go ahead and cross them in the opposite direction. Just going to be seated for just a moment. We're going to inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Allow your head to really fall forward, tucking the chin. Feeling a nice deep stretch down your back, down your neck. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, allowing your head just to gently fall to the left. Coming in full circle. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. And when you come back all the way up, go ahead and move in the opposite direction, falling to the right. And just one more big circle. Nice and gentle. Good job. So bringing our hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and interlock your fingers. Exhaling, pressing palms out. Inhale, bringing your arms above your head. Reach, reach, reach. And on an exhale, release the hands. And go ahead and reach up to the sky. Exhale, bringing left arm down. Inhaling right arm down, left arm up, or whatever one you're doing, that's all right. You're gonna lean to the right side, getting a nice side body stretch. Really opening up the chest. So you can hear me say that a lot today. Really opening up the chest. Opening up the heart center. Breathing through. Good job. And on an exhale, go ahead and drop the left arm to the right knee, coming into a twist. Looking over your right shoulder. Nice deep breaths. And on an inhale, inhale your right arm up to the sky. Turning forward, facing forward, and bringing that arm down to your opposite knee. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Good job. And go ahead and bring both of your arms around you, giving yourself a nice big hug. Today's class might be slightly cheesy, but I think it's necessary for today. Good job. And exhale, release. Inhaling both arms up. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, reaching for the sky. And on an exhale, nice side body stretch, bringing your right arm over to your left side. Really opening up the chest, so we're not crunching in, nice and open, looking up to the sky. And on an exhale, go ahead and drop your right arm to your left knee, coming into a nice gentle twist. Looking over your left shoulder. And on your next inhale, inhale, left arm up to the sky. Bringing that all the way across and over to your right knee. Nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, go ahead and give yourself another hug. All right, good job. Go ahead and release. All right, so go ahead and uncross the legs. I'm just going to gently pivot to the side and extend your right leg, keeping your toes flexed. So my left leg is bent. And on an exhale, gently turning towards your left knee and grabbing it with your right arm. So I'm in a kind of a deeper twist. Keeping that foot nice and active. And keeping spine nice and tall. And on an exhale, go ahead and release, but keep the leg there. Inhaling, left arm to the sky, nice, strong, straight back. And on an exhale, bringing that to the outside of your right leg. So coming into kind of an opposite twist here. So if you can touch your calf here, if you can come down a little further and grab your toe, whatever is possible for you. There's no competition here. And if you like, you can bring your right hand and a little bit of a bind. So in between your body and your leg. Into a nice deep twist here. Nice long spine. And if you'd like, you can even gently begin to bow forward. Nice strong stretch, a little bit of a hamstring stretch, gently. Inhale, coming up. Gently releasing the arm if that's bound. Roll the shoulders back and go ahead and extend the left leg. And now bend the right. So left toes to the sky, right leg bent. Nice long spine. Exhale, twisting to the right, bringing the right arm behind. Nice twist here. Breathing. Inhale, coming to the center. Inhaling, right arm up to the sky. And on an exhale, bringing it to the outside of the left leg. Really turning here. If the option is available, you can grab your toes or more of your thigh. Option to bring left arm behind, in between body and your leg, bringing your leg to almost your shoulder there, and open up to your nice twist here. Breathing, relaxing the face. And on an exhale, just gently bowing the head. Nice deep hamstring stretch here. Keeping that foot flex. Oh, I moved my arm. Okay. Inhale, coming up. Go ahead and release the arms. And go ahead and straighten the right leg. And let's bend those knees just nice and gently here. Nice long spine. And exhale, pivoting forward, seeing if you can grab your feet. Nice long back. And if you'd like, you can begin to gently straighten the legs, ever so gently. Getting a nice full stretch here. And if you'd like to interlock your fingers around your toe, feel free to do that, keeping the spine nice and long. Inhale, release, and gently rise. Go ahead and bend the knees. Keeping spine nice and long. We're going to bring the hands behind with our fingertips facing our booty. Inhale, lifting the chest, so nice open chest here. Pressing into our hands and our feet. We're going to gently begin to raise our hips to the sky. If you need, you can bring your feet a little bit towards the end of your mat. Really lifting those hips, bringing your legs pretty much into a straight line. Breathing. And if you'd like, go ahead and relax your head. Looking up to the sky. Making sure your legs aren't sprawling open. They're nice and strong. Opening up the heart. Breathing. Good job. And on an exhale, go ahead and lowering the hips back down to the ground. Good job. And release. We're going to make our way on to all fours. My favorite. To do some cat-cow. So knees are in line with the hips. Wrists are in line with the shoulders here. Go ahead and inhale the tailbone up to the sky, dropping the belly and lifting the head. Exhaling, dropping the tailbone, pressing away from the mat. Into angry cat. Really pressing away from the mat. Inhaling, lifting the tailbone. Dropping the belly and lifting the head. Feel free to move on your own breath. Moving on each inhale and exhale. Good job. Really warming up that spine. Like I said, we're going to do this a little gently today. Friday's class was a bit tough, but it was good to start the weekend. So coming back into all fours here. Go ahead and exhale the left leg back behind, kind of in that runners, kind of using your core here. Inhaling opposite arm, so left leg, right arm. Nice strong core. Feeling that length from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Really using that core. Go ahead and exhale the arm down, keeping the leg up. Go ahead and pivot on your right knee. So you're going to pivot on your right knee and landing your left foot kind of in that warrior two. Pressing away from the mat with your right arm, bringing left arm overhead. Nice full side body stretch here. Nice and deep. Really pressing away with the foot. Pressing hips up to the sky. Bringing arm over. Breathing, relaxing the face, really opening up the heart, looking up to the sky if you'd like. And on an exhale, you're going to bring your arm back to the mat as you pivot on that back knee. Bringing your left leg back to all fours. All right, good job. I'm going to move on my mat, or I'm going to run into my stereo system. So inhale, right leg back. Nice strong core. Inhale the leg up. Use that core. Inhaling left arm up. Feeling the energy from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, feeling that length. See if you can get as long as you possibly can. Really reaching for the ceiling, the walls. Exhaling the left arm down, keeping the right leg up, pivoting on the left leg, planting the right foot in that warrior two, pressing away from the mat with your left arm, bringing right arm overhead. Really good. So what I mean by warrior two is your foot is parallel to the mat. Really opening up, making sure your shoulder is in line. Nice deep full body. Good job. Exhaling, bringing the right arm back to the mat, pivoting on the left knee, and then bringing the right knee back in a line. Good job. Go ahead and tuck the toes and lift the hips up into the sky. Go ahead and pedal out the feet. Working any kinks out. A couple of yeses and nos with your head. Make sure your neck is nice and relaxed. And just gently begin to walk to the front of your mat. So maybe right and then left, right and then left, all the way to the top. Staying hinged at the hips. Inhale halfway up. Nice strong straight back. Exhale down. And inhale, just begin to gently rise vertebrae by vertebrae. The last thing to come up is your head. Rolling the shoulders back. Okay. So we're going to do something a little different. So now that we're in our mountaintop, I'm going to invite you to bring your feet together. So basically making your toes and your heels kind of kiss there, okay? Activating the thighs, so making sure they're pressing against one another. So it's almost as if someone were to come to you, you wouldn't fall over, so you don't want to feel wobbly. You want to feel nice and strong, pressing into the tops of your feet. And just kind of check in here for just a moment. Inhaling, hands to heart center. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to invite you to rise onto your toes. So it's not a motion of kind of moving forward and up. I want you to imagine as if you're going to lift your pelvic floor and you're just going to gently kind of rise to the ceiling. Okay, so hands to heart center. And on an inhale, just gently rising on your tippy toes all the way up, nice and controlled. And exhale down. Just kind of exploring this. Inhale, so you don't want to be rocking forward. You want to just gently rise up. Inhale. Holding it. Holding that on your tippy toes. And exhale down. Ooh, see? So the point is basically we don't want to be, I'll do it kind of sideways, like you're just working out your calves. Just be here for a moment and do a couple on your own with your own breath. Inhaling to rise, exhaling as you drop the heels. And it's just to kind of explore your balance here, just doing it nice and controlled, kind of exploring your body, holding it if you'd like, and exhaling down, working on that balance, keeping hands to heart center as you rise, kind of challenging that stability, really using your core to keep you nice and strong as you rise and as you mindfully fall. Good job. Or I should say lower down, hopefully not fall. And go ahead and exhale, arms down to your sides. Really feel the energy coming down your fingertips, really active fingers. Opening up the chest. And go ahead and bring your arms behind your back and interlock your fingers. Opening up the chest. Really opening up that heart center. Feel free to even look up to the sky. Really elongating that neck, pulling the shoulders back, opening up the heart center. Maybe even feeling it in your core in the front. Exhale, go ahead and if you're looking at the sky, go ahead and look neutral. Go ahead and undo the hands and wrap them around. Give yourself another hug. Inhale, open. And wrap the opposite side. So bringing the opposite arm underneath. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to bring myself back to the top of my mat here. For a little bit of balance there. Inhaling both arms up to the sky. Reaching up, feeling really strong in your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Nice, strong, straight back, elbows in. Exhale down, planting the hands, jumping or just stepping both feet back into your plank. Option to come to knees, holding your plank, and gently lowering down, keeping elbows in, bringing belly to the floor. Pressing into the tops of your hands. Into cobra, a nice long neck. Exhale down. Inhale, pressing into the tops of your hands, coming into that tabletop position. Pushing your hips back, tucking the toes, and lifting the hips up to the sky. Pedaling out the feet. Inhale, right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, using your core. Bringing knee to nose and stepping in between your hands. Go ahead and drop that back knee. We're just going to stay here for just a moment. Checking into our breath, nice long neck. Exhaling, just pressing the hips backwards and lifting the foot. Nice strong hamstring stretch here. I don't know about you, but every time I feel that I do this one, I always feel such a strong stretch. It feels nice. Just unexpected that literally every time it's very strong stretch. And again, make sure your hips aren't flying side to side. Your hips should still be facing forward. It's kind of cheating if your hip is falling to the side. Exhale, planting the foot, bending the knee. Planting left hand to the inside of the foot. Inhaling, right arm up to the sky. Nice open twist. Really reaching, relaxing the face. If you'd like, go ahead and tuck that back toe and lift the knee. I'm going to be here for just a moment. Just breathe. Making sure the back knee isn't hyperextended and straight. Should have a little bend in it. Feeling the strength in your arms. You got this. And the strength in your core. And go ahead and lower that back knee. Exhaling, right arm down. And go ahead and tuck that toe again. And we're just going to step back the right foot. Pedaling out the feet. Ooh, my hips are really cracking. And with your gaze between your hands, just gently walk forward. This time we're going to walk with our left foot, then right foot. So we're doing the opposite as last time. Staying hinged at the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale, rise, pressing into the feet. Nice strong back and hands to heart center. Good job. All right, gotta do the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips, swan diving down. Inhale, halfway up, nice flat back. Exhale, planting the hands, walking or stepping back into your plank. Holding it for just a moment, nice strong core. Try not to hold your breath. And on an exhale, keeping elbows in, gently lower down. Bringing your belly to the floor. Untucking the toes. Pressing into your palms of your hands. Inhaling up. Drawing the shoulder blades down. Exhale down. Inhale, keeping elbows in, pressing up. Pressing hips back, tucking the toes, and lifting the hips. And walking out the feet, seeing if you're noticing that you don't feel as tight and possibly can bring your feet flat, but that's not the point. The point of down dog is you want to make sure your back is nice and strong. So if I can flatten my feet, my back is too bent. So it's okay that my feet don't come to the ground, and I can actually give a little bend and make my spine nice and long. Okay. Inhale, left leg up. Using that core. Exhale, bringing that in between your hands, dropping the back knee. Let's go ahead and check out how we're doing before we move. Nice long neck, long spine. Exhaling, pressing the hips back. Lifting that toe to the sky. Feeling a nice strong stretch. Oh, it's not as strong as my other side. Maybe you notice that too. It's also part of yoga. And just noticing maybe the differences in your body there. Again, making sure your hip isn't falling to the side. Exhale, bending the knee and planting the foot. Let's plant our right hand to the inside of the foot. Inhaling, left arm to the sky. Really open in the chest here. Really reaching up. Option yet again to tuck the back toes and lift the back leg. Relax the face. Maybe do a little smile here. Really reaching up. Nice gentle twist. Holding it for just a moment longer. Then go ahead and exhale that back knee down. Bringing the left arm down. Planting both hands. Lifting the back knee and just stepping back the left foot. Good job. Pedaling out. And let's go ahead and drop the knees. So go ahead and come to your knees. Open the knees ever so gently and press your hips back in the child's pose. Allowing your forehead to come to the ground. If that's not available, I meant to always say this because my husband actually mentioned this and so did my dad. If child's pose isn't comfortable for you, you can always bring the earth to you. So you can always kind of put a pillow underneath of you and do something more like that. You can rest more on your forearms. So if you're up here because you don't have the hip flexibility, you can even put something behind your knees. So behind your knees like this. If your legs are wide, you can just sit back into something more like that. Because child's pose should feel comfortable and shouldn't feel like you're straining yourself. So those are just a few options. If those don't work for you, let me know and maybe take a picture of yourself in your pose. And then I could recommend something maybe a little better depending how tight you are. Go ahead and inhale, coming up. Coming into our tabletop here. What we're going to do is we're going to lower to our elbows. Elbows in line with our shoulders here. Pressing the knees back. Bringing forehead to the ground. Into puppy pose. Really opening up those shoulders. Relaxing the neck. And this should feel semi-comfortable as well. Really opening up those shoulders. And on an inhale, we're just going to gently come forward and lower onto our bellies. Even lowering onto your cheek there. Maybe shaking out the hips. And bringing our elbows back in line with our shoulders into Sphinx pose, little Sphinx pose. So elbows are in line with our shoulders, pulling the shoulders back. Nice long spine, pressing into the tops of our hands and kind of gripping on the mat a little bit. So kind of pulling yourself up to really elongate your spine as you pull back your shoulders, lifting the head, nice deep inhale. If you need to bring your feet, maybe if they were far still, you can bring them together a little bit more. You should feel really nice on your back. Relaxing the face. Maybe even adding a little bit of a sway here just to get a little bit of movement in the spine. Nice and gentle here, today's practice. Go ahead and exhale, just gently lowering down. I'm going to move my elbows back, coming to the opposite cheek that you were lying on. Shaking out the hips again. Go ahead and bring your arms behind your back. If it's possible to interlace your fingers, go ahead. Bringing your head to your, bringing your forehead to the mat. And on an inhale, lifting your chest up, really pulling your hands up to the sky. And then kind of bringing them back, almost as if you're going to point them. It's like you're pointing your finger to the back wall, really opening up the shoulder blades. And go ahead and release. Exhale down. Allowing your shoulders to relax, your back to relax. That was strong. Good job. Bringing your hands underneath of the shoulder blades. So we're going to keep my elbows in. Activate that core as you inhale and press yourself up to all fours. Tucking the toes and gently lifting the hips up into the sky for downward facing dog. This time, inhaling right leg up. You guys know where we're going. Exhale, bringing knee to nose and stepping in between your hands, lowering that back knee. Pressing into the top of your foot, pressing into the foot at the top of your mat, inhaling up, exhaling down. See, I'm not even gonna get upset with the mistakes I'm making today, offering myself loving kindness. Okay. So kind of checking in here, making sure spine is nice and strong here. So make sure tailbone is tucked. Pelvic floor is lifted. Okay. Bringing hands to heart center. So stay with me. We're going to exhale, twisting from the navel towards our right leg. So I'm twisting to the right. Exhaling, seeing if you can hinge forward, bringing the elbow to the outside of the knee. Feel free to just stay right here. Maybe looking up over your shoulder. This is a rather deep stretch. Making sure you really are twisting from the navel and not having any pressure on your spine. You should really feel your obliques working here, okay? If you feel you'd like to go a little bit more fun with this, and you're feeling strong, go ahead and tuck the back toes, using that core, and lifting that back knee. We'll be here for just a moment. Breathe. And exhale that back knee down. And we're going to gently rise and untwist. Very gently here. And controlled. Excellent. Good job. Go ahead and exhale, bringing our hands to the mat. Tucking that back toe. Lifting the leg. And stepping back, go ahead and come to your knees, open up and go to child's pose. Because sometimes that can be really, really strong on our lower back, really opening up that lower back. If need be, again, I have my pillow. I can bring underneath of my legs. Or to bring underneath to support my chest. Whatever you need to support yourself. Good job. Inhale, pressing into your hands and rising into your tabletop. Before we go to the next side, we're just going to kind of check in. That could have been really strong. Felt strong for me. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the tailbone to the sky. Inhaling left leg all the way up, feeling that length from the fingertips to the toes. Exhaling knee to nose, bringing foot in between our hands, dropping the back knee. Good job. Inhaling to rise, pressing away from the foot. Here's the heart center. I'm checking in and adjusting my clothes. Okay, important things are tailbone is tucked, core is strong, pelvic floor is lifted. Okay, before we go in to this deep twist, that's key so you don't hurt your lower back, okay? Inhale, and on an exhale, gently begin to turn to your left, bringing your elbow to the outside of your left knee in that prayer position. Option to stay right here. Really feeling that deep twist. And then option to tuck the toe and lift the back leg. Breathe and exhale back down. Inhale to rise and unwind. Really good. Exhale both arms down. Are we doing on time? Doing good. Tuck that back toe. Actually, you don't even have to. Just go ahead and step that back leg back. That was probably a bit. Opening up the legs and lowering the chest to the ground. Yet one more time for child's pose. Pressing into the tops of the hands, rising up. So we're going to go ahead and make our way kind of onto our booty, swishing the hips around. We're going to go into that pose that we did in the very beginning. So I'm bringing my hands behind me, fingertips facing my booty, pressing into the tops of my feet. Inhaling, lifting the hips, opening my chest, making my legs in a nice straight line. And go ahead and relax the neck. Looking up, opening up the heart. You're lifting your booty up, squeezing your bottom, making your legs pretty much in a straight line with your body. Good job. Exhale, lowering the hips down. And let's just gently give ourselves a nice hug here. You're rocking on those toes. Good job. Go ahead and gently making your way down onto your back. So vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering down. And with your knees still bent, move this pillow. You're just going to gently let your legs fall to the left. And then fall to the right. Oh, I have to move yet again. Letting them fall to the right. Inhaling to center. Falling again to the left. Inhaling up and falling to the right. Inhale to center. Inhaling, knees to chest. I'm just going to do a couple of circles, massaging the lower back. We did a lot of work there with those deep twists and with a lot of core stuff today. Really good. A lot of chest opening. Go ahead and go the opposite direction. And then bringing your hands in between the knees to the outside of your feet. And a happy baby. Boop-a-boo. Making your back nice and flat into the mat, feet facing the ceiling. Feel free to do any last kind of exercises that you need. Maybe doing a little bit of a reclined butterfly, so my feet are touching. Placing your hand on your heart, kind of checking in with your breath. Opening up the hips. Just naturally letting gravity do the work. And on a nice gentle inhale, lifting the knees and straightening the legs, coming into Savasana. I invite you to close your eyes and relax your feet, relax your ankles, relaxing the tops of your legs, the backs of your legs, relaxing your hips and your bottom. Relax your stomach and your lower back. Just melt into the mat. Melt into your floor. Just fully relax. Relax all the way up your spine, from your low back to your mid back to your upper back, into your neck. Relax your tummy and your abdomen wall and your ribs and your chest. Just relax and melt into the ground. Relax your shoulders, down your elbows, into your wrists, and down each finger. Just relax and melt into the mat. Relaxing your neck and your throat. Relax your jaw and your tongue and your mouth. Relax the back of your head and the top of your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes and your ears. Relax your whole face, all the muscles in your face. And just gently begin to melt into the floor. Fully relaxed. And then just gently send yourself the intention to support yourself, to comfort yourself, and to care and love for yourself and love yourself. Allow that intention to circulate your whole body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And on an inhale, just gently begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Perhaps bending the knees, giving yourself a nice gentle hug. And just fall to one side, cradling your head. And then press up to a nice, comfortable seated position. Good job. If you'd like for this last part to stay in Savasana, feel free to stay lying down. If not, go ahead and get to a nice, comfortable seated position. So whether you're seated on a couch or on the sofa or whatever that is, You've been following me for a while, you know where we're going. Okay. So get to that nice comfortable seated position, nice tall spine. I'm going to put a cushion under me. Nice tall spine. Invite you to close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Beginning to breathe just a little bit slower than normal. Invite you to imagine as if you're a tiny person on the tip of your nose. And on an inhale, you move up into between your eyebrows. And on your next inhale, you move up to the top of your head, looking out at the world. And on your next inhale, you gently drop inside your mind. And on your next inhale, you drop inside your throat. And on your next inhale, you drop inside your heart. And with your attention on your heart or the center of your chest, imagine as if you are breathing in and out of your heart center, breathing a little bit slower and deeper than normal. Fully relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the shoulders and your hips. Just bringing your full awareness to your heart center as you continue breathing a little bit slower and deeper. Now I invite you to activate a loving memory or picture someone you love in your mind's eye, someone that's just so easy to love, perhaps a partner or your parents or your children, or just a moment of pure bliss, allowing that feeling of love and compassion to fill your heart. And as it gets so strong, allow it to get even stronger, truly feeling it, and allow it to spread through your body, spreading down into your hips and down your feet, and spreading up into your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck and into your head, allowing this love, this feeling to fully circulate through your body, perhaps bringing a smile to your face. And I invite you to picture this feeling as a color, perhaps the color gold, envisioning this gold circulating through your body and allowing this feeling of love to get even stronger. And as it becomes even stronger, you press it outside your body, forming a kind of circle around yourself, kind of like a snow globe, this gold light fully surrounding your being, wrapping you in love, and allowing it to get even stronger. You press it even further out to fill the entire room, perhaps surrounding other people in the room with you, wrapping them in your love, in this gold light. And just press it even further out, surrounding your entire home, wrapping your entire home in your love. And press it even further out around your neighbors and your neighborhood, wrapping them all in your love and this gold light, this liquid blanket. And press it even further out around your entire town. Press it even further out around your entire city. Press it even further out around your entire state. And press it even further out around your entire country, wrapping your entire country in this gold light, in this loving liquid blanket, wrapping every single person and everything, all the forests, all the lakes and the rivers, wrapping everything in this love. And press it even further out to neighboring countries and even further out around the entire world, wrapping the entire world in your love, in this gold liquid blanket, this loving, warm gold light, wrapping every person, everything, every landmass, all the waters, just wrapping it in your love. I'm sitting with that for just a moment, knowing that you're wrapping the entire world in your love in a big hug. Allowing that love and that calmness and that support to spread around the world. Press yourself even further out so that you can see Earth from space in this gold light. And perhaps you feel the warmth of the sun on your shoulders, feeling it returning its gold light to you. And as you look up, you see a really bright star, brightest star you've ever seen. And you pick that star and you hold it close to your heart, knowing it holds so much love and support and ease and comfort and care just for you. And you hold it tight to your heart as you begin to gently descend back down, back over your country, back over your state, back over your town, back over your neighborhood, and your home, back into your room, back into your body, still holding that star. With a deep inhale, you press that star inside of your heart with all of its love and care and support and peace. And you press it into your heart, back with your love. And inhale, allowing that love to spread through your body. And this time, not just with a feeling, but with a knowing that you are loved, you are lovable, and you are worth loving. Feel that and know that. Allow that to circulate through your body. And on your next inhale, just gently begin to bat your eyelashes and come back to the room. May you always have clarity of thought. May you always speak your truth. And may your heart always be filled with love, support, comfort, peace, and kindness, and everything good. Namaste. And for the time being, how about namaste safe and stay healthy? Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that, doing that live with me. I'll continue doing this probably for a couple more weeks until things, I guess, get back to normal. People aren't liking me saying when I say new normal, but thank you again. I really hope you enjoyed today's practice. So much love, and I will see you on Wednesday. Please feel free to share this or share my YouTube channel with others that you think would benefit. Thank you again, everybody, for joining. Love you very much. Have a good one. Bye.